Did you know every year, the globe's most powerful nations spend billions of dollars on defense? Want to know how the largest defense companies in the world make money? Let's dig further. Well, you will be surprised to note that the three largest defense companies in the globe are all United States companies, with a total combined revenue in 2001 of $100 billion and giving jobs to almost 4 lakh people. Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, and Boeing are three powerhouses of the American defense business. You will be dumbfounded to note that their combined revenues account for 1% of the $10 trillion GDP of the United States. Every firm is on each of the Fortune lists: America's Most Admired Companies, Global Most Admired Companies, Fortune 500, and Global 500. Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, and Boeing are also ranked among the top 3 arms-producing businesses in the globe. Let's examine how these 3 companies depend on their arms sales and how they make money. Lockheed Martin Corporation is based in Bethesda, Maryland. It was formed in 1995 after Lockheed Corporation and Martin Marietta were merged. It is the largest defense contractor in the globe. It has shot to fame due to several claims of the company's business model and innovation strategies. Among all of them, what surprises everyone is Lockheed being the biggest military aircraft producer in the globe and also the prime contractor on the biggest defense contract ever. One cannot miss out on the company's $250 billion Joint Strike Fighters JSF program. The company is renowned for coming up with advanced fighter jets like the F-35, and it's reportedly also working with NASA on the Orion spacecraft. So what are the company's main business sectors? Well, systems integration, including data processing subsystems and electronic warfare, aeronautics, combat and transport aircraft, space systems, communication satellites and launch vehicles, and technology services, management and logistics services are some of the amazing areas in which company specializes itself into. Some of the products of Lockheed include the F-16 Fighting Falcon and the C-130 Hercules, but a larger share of Lockheed's sales revenue comes from the systems integration and space systems areas than from aeronautics, $9 billion and $6.8 billion versus $5.4 billion, respectively. The most significant money-making programs in 2001 were naval electronics and surveillance and missiles and fire controls, both a subset of system integration. Lockheed Martin's revenue for the 12 months ending June 30, 2023 was $67.393 billion, a 5.03% increase year-over-year. Lockheed Martin's annual revenue for 2022 was $65.984 billion. So who is the primary customer of Lockheed from which the company makes money or revenue? Well, it's none other than the United States government, particularly the Department of Defense. Northrop Grumman Corporation is situated in Los Angeles, California. After the company bought up the latest $8 billion purchase of TRW and came up from the number 3 slot, it has become the globe's second largest military contractor. Although Northrop Grumman is the globe's biggest shipbuilder and the sole builder of the US Navy's aircraft carriers, it is more popular for being the creator of the most pricey plane that has ever been developed. Yeah, we're talking about the $1.2 billion apiece B-2 Spirit stealth bomber. Launched in 1994 by the merger of the Northrop and Grumman Aerospace, this company is renowned for creating the B-2 stealth bomber. In August 2023, the company started an office in Taiwan to accelerate access to the company's technologies. So, what are the main business areas of Northrop? They are none other than electronic systems, combat, avionics and surveillance, information technology, computer systems, integrated systems, air combat, electronic warfare, and battlefield management, ship systems, military and commercial, Newport News, nuclear-powered subs and aircraft carriers, and component technologies, electronic and optical components. Some familiar products of the company include B-2 Spirit stealth bomber and the F-14 Tomcat. But as we discussed Lockheed on the origin of the revenue share, similar to that business model, Northrop's revenue comes from the electronic systems and information technology sectors. No, it doesn't come from the integrated systems sector, which includes the combat aircraft business unit. Back in 2001, the largest programs in terms of sales were government information technology, air combat systems, and aerospace electronic systems. Thus, the company's total sales in 2001 was $14 billion. Northrop Grumman's revenue for the 12 months ending June 30, 2023 was $37.881 billion, an 8.3% increase year-over-year. Northrop Grumman's annual revenue for 2022 was $36.602 billion. So, by giving employment to over 1 lakh people in the United States and abroad, the company enjoys a sales percentage of 78% from the US government and 22% from other customers. Last but not least, today we will discuss about Boeing Company, which has its headquarters in Chicago, Illinois. And guess what? The company is ranked as the third largest military contractor behind Lockheed and Northrop. Boeing has the potential to be ranked as the biggest manufacturer of satellites and commercial jetliners, and thus it is the largest exporter in terms of sales in America and the 78th largest economy in the world. The 5 main business units of Boeing include commercial airplanes, integrated defense systems, Boeing Capital Corporation, financial services, connection by Boeing in-flight entertainment, and air traffic management, air traffic control systems. Simply put, 99% of Boeing's revenue comes from the first 2 units, commercial airplanes 60% and integrated defense systems 39%. The latter include military aircraft and missile systems 21% of the total, and space and communication, launch services, missile defense and space exploration 18% of the total. Some of the familiar products of Boeing include C-17, Globemaster and 747 commercial transport. In 2001, total sales were $58 billion, and guess what? The company has grown its revenue with a staggering figure of $62.286 billion in 2021. So how does the company make money? Well, having given jobs to 171,000 people in the United States and abroad, the company sales relations are foreign and half domestic. Considering a very strong commercial relationship with China, Boeing gets revenue of almost 10% in its business activities from China. The defense sector is more than simply weapons used on land, sea and air. The defense industry has mainly organizations that cater to the Pentagon or other government agencies. The list includes weapon makers, but also service companies that run IT networks, manage inventories, and do other tasks for government agencies. After the COVID-19 pandemic, economic recovery for the aerospace and defense industry gained momentum in 2022 in the backdrop of demand rise in air travel. There has been an increase in new aircraft and military orders that have led to stable growth in the coming years. As per Deloitte's Outlook survey, 88% of surveyed senior executives revealed that they thought the general business outlook for the aerospace and defense industry for the next year is somewhat to very positive. Other reasons include advancement in new technologies in segments such as advanced air mobility, AAM, evolving business models in areas such as space, and the use of digital thread and smart factories. Do you think defense companies' success is due to their innovation and capitalizing on new emerging opportunities? Share your views with us in the comment section below. If you liked watching our video, then click on like and subscribe to our channel.